Wannabeez.
The Beatles almost broke up.
Are we? We're doing that?
Oh, yes. Baron von Flanagan Flack.
The Nick Gula. One true B.
Got shot into my chest in a drive-by.
Pussy.
This is going to be awesome.
Hello, and welcome to an all-new Wannabeez. It's your boy Gula, and with me always in the beehive is John Van Hook.
Howdy, partner.
And Justin Kyle.
Yo! How's it going, you guys?
Let's go!
Let's go.
Welcome back to the Hive, John.
Thank you. Oh, wow, yeah.
It's not the same without John in the beehive, man.
It really isn't.
What I love about this is that we got to do a little inside baseball here. The audience does not know that we just got off about minimum an hour, maybe a little bit over that, maybe an hour 20.
I think it was like an hour.
An hour long like therapy sesh between the three of us. There was trouble in paradise.
The Beatles almost broke up.
Yeah. I was John and Yoko at the same time.
That's what I was just gonna say. John, you're gonna be our Yoko Ono guy.
I was beating myself up, and I was like, ah!
But it was good though. I thought it was good. I thought it was a good sesh.
Yeah,
and,
we got a lot done.
I feel like that's what men do, right? They get around, they talk about their feelings, they kiss, they hug.
Yeah.
It is what it is, right?
It was very much like Some Kind of Monster, like Metallica's Some Kind of Monster, where they recorded all their therapy sessions between them. And it was very much like that. Intriguingly enough, Justin and I both had the idea to actually record that whole session, but looking back, I think it's best we didn't. Not that it was ugly or anything. It's just like, I don't know.
Maybe people don't want to know how the sausage is made.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah, some things need to be, like I always say, some things got to be for us. Gula's like, we need to be recording. This could be content. I'm like, some things need to be behind closed doors. Like, I don't want everyone to know how hard I hit you.
They're like,
Nah, I just think it's good content, guy. Just us talking about like some of the stuff. Yeah, I know. I understand. We ain't gonna put that stuff on Front Street, but that first part of it, guy, that was fucking genius, guy. I thought that was so awesome that it had to be on thing, but it's not, and we're not gonna go there.
Oh, me talking about my weed addiction? That's the part you're talking about?
Yeah, that was pretty good.
It was good content,
good.
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah.
It was good.
John's addicted to weed.
Yeah, get in line.
As I'm smoking a joint.
I'm the only one in this fucking podcast currently that's had to like face that recently. You guys been living in Weed City population reefer for the last fucking like 15 years.
Yeah.
I smoke all day long.
Yeah.
I smoke at work. I take breaks every hour and a half to go smoke a joint.
Yeah. I can only smoke at lunch because I can't be like fucking, I'm going to go take a 5-minute, go fucking drive around campus and start smoking up herbs, kid.
It really lubricates my brain and helps me like navigate.
Oh, I don't.
stupid customer
I
questions.
want to murder everybody and without it, but what I'm saying is, it's just you can't just be like smoking and fucking. Hey, what's up, guys? What's going on?
Right.
Yeah.
That's
It's
just
got to be
not the way
low key a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, okay, so yeah, we're all dirty grass heads, we're cement heads, we're fucking cheese heads, whatever you want to call us. But once you get over that fact, like once you are THC forward, you're going to start to understand where we are. Like, this is our medication. This is our Adderall or what have you. This is our mood stabilizers. And I think it's just, everybody has their thing. It's a more natural.
I don't take any medications.
Yeah.
No medications.
I like
I
it
take an
that way.
Advil once in a while. I don't take any.
Some
I got
buffering.
I got blood pressure.
Yeah.
I'm an old guy. I got blood pressure medication. I got freaking cholesterol medication, and I take metformin for my blood sugar. I got the diabetes.
Yeah, diabetes.
Guy.
I got the diabetes.
You ever mix in a blue chew once in a while?
I mix in a blue chew all the time, guy. That's definitely
Really?
yeah, you gotta mix in the blue chew. Get fucking you get all you get too old, guy.
This
You gotta
is Gula, lucky girl.
Promo
He said,
code
"Shut up!
TESD.
Don't tell him what we do."
We don't have our own promo code, unfortunately.
Believe me, babe. People out there understand that when you get old and crusty, guy, you gotta fucking. Sometimes sometimes not. Sometimes you get a thing, but sometimes people are gonna feel me. You need a blue chew, guy. It's just the way it
Okay.
is, or a honey pack. Or one of those fucking ashwagandha fucking honey packs, guy. Have a 4 hour fucking hot on, guy. Like, sometimes you need it, sometimes you don't. That was fun. She says.
There was once I took 2 blue chew, and that's a true story. That was incredible. That was
Really
fucking incredible, dude.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, guy.
2 blue chews.
Is that the end of the story?
It's like an 8 hour fucking hot on, guy. Weston had the
dude,
fucking
it was
fullest.
like over and over and over and over. It was like
He was like round 2, round 4, round 5.
fucking 6, 7.
Guys,
8,
we don't
9,
have a
10,
sponsorship.
double digits, guy.
We don't have to say this.
Dude, this is for real, guy.
These are live testimonials, guy. They should be paying for it.
I'll tell you what, we're not getting paid for this because after that, my dick didn't work for like 2 weeks, guy.
Oh shit!
It didn't work, you said?
It was just like taking a break. It was like
Took a break for an hour.
fucking count, dude. Yeah, dude. For it
He popped the balloon right after it.
But it's fine now,
I tried to get Blue Chew. I'm not gonna lie, I was very interested. I tried to use promo code TESC. I was just like, I just want to see what it does. I want to see how it goes.
Yeah.
I tried to get it, and I made the mistake of telling them that I have a minor heart issues, and sometimes I faint.
Yeah.
And they were like, "Get out of here, kid!" And I was like, "Nah, I want boners. Come on." Yeah, they won't let me have it, and I don't know. Maybe I'll hit up see if I can trick another online doctor, or maybe Gula can just send me
Go to
some
Hims.
Blue Chew.
Guy,
Gula,
I'll
can
send
you?
him
Hims is not that. Hims is like Ozempic.
Yeah. No, they have the ED medicine, guy.
Oh, do they?
Fucking,
I don't know enough
yeah,
about Hims.
yeah.
Maybe I'm I'm spreading bullshit.
You got that's our next person that's sponsoring the pod.
Oh,
Hims,
is it?
guy.
Yeah. Promo code
No,
be cool.
fucking nah, John. I'll hook you up, guy. I got.
Oh,
you the
okay,
hookup.
yeah.
I'll give you the
Sweet.
hookup, guy.
I'll be looking
send
for
you
that.
Something
In a discreet packaging.
discreet packaging just for you.
Okay. I don't want the Blue Chew label like on the outside
It's gonna
with my
come
name
right
on
on the thing, guy. I'm gonna put the Blue Chew.
it. You print it out on printer paper and you tape it to the outside of the box.
The fucking everybody in the mailroom's gonna know that John's
I'd be
getting
like,
a Blue
oh
Chew.
my god. ED alert.
John's dick don't work, guy. Well, that's something that will be on the next Where's John guy. John's dick doesn't work. He needs fucking Blue Chew.
Hey, John, did you listen to this last Where's John? Did you listen to it
Okay,
fully?
so I hate that you asked me that. I am about 30-ish minutes in. I didn't finish it today, but I did
man.
I did like wait a little bit to listen to it. Half because I had some shit going on and I was just like not in a spot to listen to podcasts, but then also like I deliberately didn't listen to it when it dropped Monday. Or not, I mean, before it dropped Monday, I had the option because I edited it and then uploaded it myself. So, like, I could have listened to it, but I was like, no. I kind of want to be like all these other people and, like, wait for the drop. And
I always do, too. I really, that's how I do it.
Yeah, I noticed.
Justin, well, it's two reasons for that. Like, Justin puts it in the drive and I could listen to it, but for one, I want to hear it on the the Apple and all the platforms so that we
you want to
get
help
more
the numbers.
views. pump the numbers
We're not
up.
supposed to say. Yeah, but we don't fluff it. We don't fluff it.
We don't fluff the numbers at all, guy.
What am I, a fluffer number?
We don't put it on everybody's phone and just put it on silence and just run it through, guy. That's not what we do.
Yeah, I've never reached out to a streaming farm, not once.
No.
I've never been left on red
sponsorship
by a streaming farm, not once.
That's hilarious.
If you did, fuck, it didn't work. It's so fucking low.
I had a visit recently. You guys are semi-aware of this. I had a visit recently from Wannabeez alumni and Caps Off alumni. My hetero life mate, my good friend Trevor, he made the pilgrimage over here on the same weekend that Gula went up to see you. He came over to see me over here in Iowa. He came all the way from Buffalo.
That video that you sent was fucking
He sent that
hilarious.
video, actually.
That was
he literally
so
like we
good.
were in the store and he was like, "Hang on, stay still," and I was like, "All right." And then I had no idea what he was doing, and he just came up to me with the camera and did what he did, which we'll have to put it, obviously.
Yeah.
You know, in true fashion, we'll put it on the Instagram. But yeah, he just started recording.
We just started. We just started recording, and I was like, oh my fucking god, that was so fucking funny.
Yeah.
Nick, that was so fun to having you up and just like recording in person again. That was dope. We even had a fucking little round poker table that we had set up.
Yeah, I seen that. It was a sick ass setup. It made me jealous.
Yeah.
I got mad FOMO.
Yeah, I was. I don't know. We were always like, "Fucking, I wish John was here, man." Everybody wrote, "Where's John?" on the fucking poker table.
Everybody! I saw one of them, but that's so cool. Wow.
Yeah. Everybody wrote one.
You guys.
Where the fuck is John?
You guys are awesome.
Yeah.
Have I ever mentioned that Alyssa is not fond of that the "Where's John?" like he's not dedicated joke?
Really?
Yeah. She does not find it very funny, and I'm like, it's okay, man. It's all right. I mean, I'm not like, obviously I'm all for the show. I'm definitely for it. It's just like, you want to say it, go ahead. It's the joke, and it's also what I get for not being there. She, on the other hand, is my biggest fan, so she's just like, they don't have to say that, you know. Like, it's okay.
Well, does she understand now? Like my mother, when she was like, "You shouldn't say cunt on the fucking thing." We had to lean into it. Does she realize now that we have?
Which
to
we
lean
didn't
into
explain that
more?
part either. Anybody that's not your mother is going to be extremely thrown off, which they've already heard it by now. But now you're going to understand by listening to this. The reason we did that
fucking time comedian thing.
Yeah, we said cunt like a million times in a little, like, you know, it was like a 2-minute span talking a couple episodes ago. It's because she said something about like how we said cunt one time. She's like, "You really don't need to be saying that."
Oh, she was adamant about it.
You think you're so funny?
She was adamant. No, she was pissed off at me. Like, she was really mad about it.
Showing her teeth.
And I was like, oh yeah, we gotta fucking do that now. We have to, guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And she listened to the pod, and it was the funniest thing. She looked at me and smiled, guy, and I was like, yes, this is the thing. And I was like, I explained to her, I was also, you do realize that joke was just for you. It was not for nobody else in the Wannabeez universe is gonna understand. Why the fuck are these guys just saying cunt over and over again? It was specifically for you, Ma. I wanted, that was a joke for me, for her, like, basically.
Yeah, that was 100% just for Deborah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So sorry to
100%.
leave you guys out there, Wannabeez fans, but that was a little inside situation to make me happy.
So anyway, Nick, let's talk about John's dedication here for a second. So
It's an interesting pivot. Let's go with it.
no, just fucking. John's very dedicated to the show. That's why it's like. So the funny part is, like, when Nick drives all the way to Maine, we're like, "Where's John?" Like, he's just not dedicated. He doesn't want to drive, fucking 16 hours and be here for fucking a half. You know what I mean? Like, it's totally ridiculous. Like
It's the most
fucking
ridiculous
around.
thing out of everything. That's why it makes me tickle inside, because John is like the reason I even fucking do this fucking pod at this point. And it's the complete opposite when we're in that where's John situation. It's basically it makes me
We're
laugh
expressing our
inside.
sadness.
Yeah.
We're expressing our sadness for him not being there by
Being an asshole. Being a fucking asshole. Just a complete
just
fucking
ripping
asshole.
him.
I just want to throw that out there. I totally get it.
That's how us New Englanders. That's how we show love.
That's our love language.
Pricks.
That is our love language. Saying that
Yeah,
John is not
100%.
dedicated to the pod because he won't be, he ain't on, and that's the whole reason we're doing Where's John.
Yeah,
right
you
now.
know what? I was actually just explaining this to Alyssa because me and Gula had a conversation akin to this while I was out there, because I was like, all these people, when I was out in Boston, I was like, all these people, all this traffic, all of the hostility just in the air. You can feel it, the hustle, the bustle. And it's something not only am I not familiar with, but it's also, there's this dynamic going on that we kind of honed in on that's like Louis the show Louis with Louis CK on FX.
Yeah,
they had a great scene that explained this perfectly. So Louis is going up to Boston, ironically, to go see his dad. He hasn't seen his dad in years, and he's got a lot of anxiety about it. He was having like these panic attacks regularly because he knows he has to go see his dad. And he's like in traffic with this guy, and they're like yelling at each other through the window because they're having like traffic problems. And Louis starts making fun of the guy. He's just like, "Oh, what are you, from Boston? Oh yeah, oh, you're gonna kick my ass? Yeah." And then the guy like gets out and comes over to his car, and then Louis like starts having another panic attack, and the guy pivots from being like an aggressive Bostoner to being like, oh, hey buddy, take it easy, sit down, it's okay. And he's just like, I just got so much going on. I'm here to see my dad. I haven't seen him in years. And the guy's like, no, I get it. It's a bitch, man. I haven't talked to my father in years. And it's just like, they have a real heart to heart. And Gula told me like, that's literally how it is up here. Like, these people are some of the most like grimy, fucking aggressive sons of bitches that you will ever encounter. But when it comes down to like the brass taxes, like, they'll give you their shirt off their back, which is the exact opposite out here in the Midwest. I've grown up in a conservative evangelical hellscape where everybody wants you to feel like they are the greatest thing blessed on earth, but then you put your hand out and they like slap it away and they spit on you, and it's so crazy to think, because you would think like small town hometown makes good home style caring people. No, it makes like bitter caveman survivalist conservatives. And then big town city, it breeds this type of caring, lend a hand to your neighbor, like, we're all in this together kind of type feel. And it's really fucking shocks the brain.
we don't have a choice. Like, that's kind of like thing. It's like that old fucking thing. You're gonna cut the rope that we're on, guy. You're gonna cut the rope bridge that we're fucking, you and me are literally on right now, and you're gonna cut it and fuck both of us. It's out of necessity that we have to, we fucking probably hate each other and you drive like an idiot, but at the end of the day, if you're having a heart attack, I want to get you to the hospital, bro.
I love that so much. You just don't see that kind of eternal compassion around here, that kind of savage compassion.
For me, it goes even further, because sometimes if some people are overly nice, dude, I don't trust them at all.
Yes, absolutely. You're just like, what's this guy's angle?
Well, that's kind of a fake nice, though, if you think about it. It's a fake nice.
Fake nice.
It's like an act nice. You can tell that out of thing. That's why, that's like Massachusetts and Boston and us. We're not that fake nice, right? We're the real fucking reality. Like, we'll punch you in the head, but we'll go out for beers next week. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, you kicked my ass, but let's go have a beer afterwards, guy. Like, kind of feeling, guy.
Yeah.
Put it all out there on Front Street, but then at the end of the day, we're just We're just human beings, guy. Let's go fucking have a beer, guy.
For me, it's like if I'm not, it's like that whole thing like when Q, when he talks about like the firehouse, like if you walk into the firehouse and they're not picking on you immediately, like they don't like you. There's something wrong. Right.
Yeah.
Like, that's how I approach life. Like if I don't like you, I'm not gonna fuck with you. I'm just gonna be I'm just gonna do and say whatever I gotta do to get through the conversation.
The nice, the
Business
fake
as
nice,
usual.
the acting nice.
Yeah, put on a little bit of a face. But if I like you, I'm gonna fuck with you.
You're getting
That's
fucked
just how
with.
it is.
You're getting fucked with. Definitely. if we're not, if I'm not calling you a piece of shit, guy, we're not friends, bro. We're not friends. I'm sorry. I'm definitely gonna bust your balls, guy. I wouldn't bust if I didn't love you. I wouldn't bust your balls. I wouldn't even give you the fucking time of day, guy. It's just not worth it to me. But if I really truly care about you, yes, you're getting your fucking balls busted 100 fucking percent, guy, all day long, every day.
Today at work, there was, I was in the store and I went up to my coworker and there was customers in the store, but I just like started whispering like, "Hey, I don't know if I ever told you this, but like I was born with a sideways nutsack. Like it goes from the tip of my asshole to the tip of the base of my penis. And so when I poop, shit slides down the side of my sack and I have to wipe my sack." And I walked away. No further context.
Best.
I just let him sit with that for a
You
bit.
got shitty balls, guy.
Shitty balls.
What's wrong with that, guy? You got shitty balls.
Oh my God, that reminds me. You're going to love this. So it comes full circle. So I started this conversation telling you about Trevor coming to visit, and then we kind of went on a couple tangents, right?
Yeah.
We're going to come back with a little Trevor story. So we went to this diner here in town, and it was the last day he was here, and me and Alyssa and Sam and him, we all went to breakfast. And we were sitting there, we're all eating, and there was like a lull in the conversation. And I cannot tell you why it popped into my head, but I just started laughing. And in a very like comic book-esque way, we're gonna pause right there. So I think I've talked about this on the pod before. I definitely think I did, but if not, I've definitely talked about it on Caps Off for sure. We did a whole episode about it as our most recent episode. It's a good episode. You should go listen to it. It's called Walking on the Sun. And we talk about Trevor's best friend, who's not me, the guy who came before me. Trevor's best friend, Weston Rocco. He, in this last year, was diagnosed with, I believe, stage 4. It was pretty aggressive leukemia.
Holy shit.
And it just went so fast from his diagnosis up to like less than a year later. He was already in bad shape. Trevor went out to go see him, and they got to spend a lot of good time together. And Trevor came back and he passed away, and then Trevor went back for his funeral. Yada yada yada. Rest in peace, Weston. But so the funny thing about this is, though, like we've had a lot of heart to hearts about this. I've tried to be there for Trevor as much as I can. In a very similar way that Trevor, like he died. I wish I could remember when exactly he died. I kind of feel like an ass that I don't remember. But he died last year. And then, not a whole year went by and Parker passed away. So in the same way that I tried to be there for Trevor, he definitely came out of his way to be there for me, for Parker. So that was really nice of him. But past all that boring shit.
But Justin should have got him one of those fucking cancer stones. It would have.
Oh yeah, the Seraphinity.
Awesome.
That would have fucking
Yeah,
saved
dude.
him.
Saved him.
Yeah, so we're sitting there at breakfast, and I just start laughing so hard because for some reason, I have no idea why, that one Baron von Flanagan fact, Baron von Flanagan fact popped in my head, and I just start laughing, and he's like, "What?" And then everybody's like, "What? What are you laughing about?" And I was just like, I told him it was this Baron von Flanagan fact I just remembered, and I wish I would have been able to say it to you before Weston died so that you could tell Weston. But the fact is, the human body produces cells called faggot cells that cause leukemia. And I wish so hard that we would have been able to tell Weston about that, because we would have been like, you are 100% confirmed by science. You have faggot cells inside of you, and that has caused your
It's
leukemia.
aggressive, and it's very aggressive faggot cells.
He would have thought that was so funny. And so me and Trevor at this diner table, just like kicking it, and like you could hear all the silverware bouncing on the table. We're kicking and bouncing, laughing our asses off, wheezing at this, like the
That's
idea
hilarious.
of him knowing that he was a faggot right before that. God, I love that
would have been good.
story.
That would have been definitely good, guy. See, you come with the best fucking stories all the time, guy.
Oh,
best
thank
fucking
you,
stories.
Gula. That's very sweet of you
Telling
to
you.
say.
Hey, speaking of stories, Gula, I think are we doing a one true B tonight?
Oh, yes.
Are we? We're doing that?
It's up.
We're doing it, baby.
I'm gay.
Oh shit!
It's on the docket.
Oh, it's on the docket.
It's
guys.
on the
So
docket,
guess
you
what?
understand?
We're gonna do that now. All right, we're bringing it. It is going to be a one true B.
You guys are telling
And
me
then-
that my one true B from a couple episodes ago was a hit. People are loving it, apparently.
Yeah, it was a
hit.
good hit. Yeah, the people love
Yeah.
that. So
Jimmy the hair
I
guy
figured
literally said...
I wanted to get into it.
I don't know what he said. He liked it, I think. I was gonna
Oh yeah,
lie.
like that one guy on Facebook, he liked that guy.
Yeah, that one guy on Facebook literally said it was
Loved
the
it.
best thing he'd ever seen in his life.
Best pop.
The best.
Best.
And it wasn't
Best
even a
thing you
visual
ever
media.
So now we're going back, and we're gonna get the Nick Gula.
Yes.
One true B.
I stand
Okay.
by it. This has to blow me out of the water. Like this guy has lived 1,000 lifetimes.
And it's all these scenarios are true. Taking the format of John, they're all true, but they have I've switched kind of.
Okay.
I've been involved in all three of them, but I've kind of switched them in a way that either it didn't happen the same way. But there is one particular story that 100% is me. And it definitely 100% thing, and it's I pulled a lot of it from a long time in my life. So these are
We're going deep in the past.
deep
Time comedian.
in time comedian situation, guy. So number one, got shot in my chest in a drive-by.
Jesus Christ. Pussy.
Number two, ladies and gentlemen.
It's gonna be awesome.
Was in a home invasion. 3 people were involved, had a gun, and I got smashed in my head with a crowbar.
Oh.
Oh my God. Okay.
Oh.
Number 3 was chased with a corkscrew on the highway because I stole their date they were on, and she liked me better.
Oh, okay. Justin, go ahead and go first.
We're going to go right in
Story
a line.
number
Number 1.
You got shot in the chest.
Shot in the chest by a drive-by.
In the drive-by.
Yep.
You lived,
Yep.
obviously.
Obviously.
Yeah. No, question number 1. I live.
No, I didn't. That wasn't a question. That was a statement.
No. That was
I
not
worked it out.
question number 1.
Question number 1. I lived.
No. You're not a fucking
I was
ghost.
working it out in my head.
Go ahead. You can get more context. Yes, obviously
All
I
right.
fucking lived. You see, I'm fucking seeing you talking to you, guy.
He's stoned.
All right. was it just a happenstance, or was it like a deliberate, like they were coming after you?
Yes,
Like,
one
what
of my
was the
buddies,
situation?
one of my buddies, in the gang that I used to be in, went to Boston and roughed up this person's brother, little brother.
And they were coming.
They were coming down to get revenge on whoever the hell that was. They knew where, approximately where he was around, where he was from, and they came to retaliate.
Did your
We had nothing,
and your buddy?
We had nothing to do with it. We my buddy and a couple of my boys went up to Boston to a club and got in a fight with this person's brother, little brother.
Okay. So you and your buddy got shot, or just you?
Just me.
Okay.
Hmm.
Where in the chest? Obviously, it wasn't the
question.
heart.
That's your third
You know,
question.
was it in the shoulder, or where?
Was shoulder?
Like where?
Was shoulder little? It missed my heart by like 14 centimeters and like kind of like on the side.
Okay. So 3 times.
Yes.
Damn. Okay, those are my 3 questions.
Okay, question.
Pass the ball to you, John.
Question number 1: do you know what caliber of gun that you were shot
It
with?
was a 9mm.
Incredible. Okay, okay, and I'm not asking you this. I'm asking Justin. He said 3 times he was shot. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking me. Okay. 3 shots,
3
9mm.
times.
9's not. It's not a small millimeter, but it's not the largest either. It's like standard. It's like usually what cops carry. Okay. So did they just shoot whoever they found, or did they shoot you because you were involved?
No, we were outside, just outside at this project, standing like on the sidewalk in front of the projects that we used to hang out on, and it's kind of like went right through the projects that I used to hang out, Parkdale projects, and I was standing out. We were standing out front. Me and a bunch of my friends were standing out front.
Okay, so it wasn't
And they drove
personal at
by.
all. They just drove by and were like, "This is where it happened, so I'm gonna shoot
They
these
knew
motherfuckers."
approximately where this person, my friend, was, which wasn't there at the time of the shooting.
Okay, cool.
I'll give you that. How about that?
Yeah, that's great. That actually does. That's a freebie. Okay, my third question.
Oh boy.
Was there? Were you questioned by the police? Like, was there any follow up
Oh, 100%.
when you went to the hospital? And
100%. My friends actually found the guy and the gun 3 streets over.
oh, really? Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
He did not go
So-
far.
No, they
He was chilling.
I'll give you this a little bit more.
He just shot somebody fucking 3 times in the chest, and he's like, "Let me get a cheesesteak."
They ended up driving around the corner, and my friends actually ran down there to like confront these thing as the police were like, because like this stuff happens a lot. So once that happens, it literally we have shot senses around the city. So the cops were like literally up the street. So they were right on it, and they were coming down. So my buddies ran down the street, and the guy got out of the one of the guys got the shooter got out of the car and started running back up towards the other way. So that's what happened.
Okay.
And
All
like I
right.
say, and actually found him. That my friends found him and where he threw the gun, and got the police over to him, and they
Oh,
arrested that
nice.
person.
Damn. So, are you still friends with these guys today? You don't have to answer that because I don't have any questions left.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good friends. Good friends. All right. Story
Well,
number 2.
we haven't talked in a while, but with obviously
Yeah,
we've gone
tight.
through a lot of
You're
shit.
tight.
Guys. We're blood.
I would be too.
Okay.
Story number 2.
Moving on to Story number 2 was in a home invasion. 3 people was involved, had a gun, and got smashed in the head with a crowbar.
Jesus Christ. How old were you when this happened?
33. Don't quote me on it, but it was about that time, around that time.
Like mid-30s.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So it was a home invasion. Did they rob you? Like what
They were
was
trying
going on?
to.
What were they there for?
They were trying to. Well, at that time, me and Sam was selling a shit ton of weed, so obviously they were there. I think I got set up. They knocked on the door, and I opened it. I opened the door, and there was 2 guys and a girl. The girl had the weapon. She put it to my chest.
And then when did you get, at what point, what caused you to get hit by like the crowbar? Like
I fucking,
what?
As that was happening, as she put that to my chest, I rushed all 3 of them and fucking like tackled them as I was pulling them out of my house. Cause they never, for one thing about this home invasion, they never got across the threshold of my front door. I kept them at bay. And as I was pushing them out, as this woman had this gun to my head, they fucking cracked me with a fucking crowbar right in the fucking head, and it fucking split me open. I had blood fucking rushing down my face.
So what happened afterwards? Did you like?
So as when I got cracked, I went back. So I went back after that. They started coming in. I ran to my kitchen and got 2 huge ass fucking knives, and I ran back at them, and I was like, "You ain't fucking coming in here. You're gonna have to kill me if you think you're gonna fucking come in here. I'm not that motherfucker." And at that point, they realized I got nothing, and I also said, "I got nothing for you. I don't know who fucking think I got no weed. I got no money. I haven't re-upped yet. You're not getting shit at this point, guy." The second thing is, I'm not that dude. They knew it by then. I had a fucking bread knife, one of those fucking Cutco bread knives, dude. The thing was long and it's serrated, guy, and I had the fucking the big ass butcher knife, guy, like the big fucking Scream fucking knife, like Michael Myers knife. Both in my thing, and I was bleeding. They just cracked me with a fucking crowbar, so I fucking bleeding down my fucking face, going.
Holy fuck!
This went from a home invasion to a horror movie.
Exactly, guys.
Came to the wrong fucking house.
You messed with the wrong fucking hombre. I'm not that motherfucker.
Okay, so
I love it.
My first question is it's kind of in conjunction to Justin's question, is like, so after you pulled the knives out, did they run off, or was there any involvement with the police?
They stood there contemplating. Now, it happened so fucking fast.
Right.
Like, it was like a 5 minutes felt like an hour, just to let you know. It felt like it was like slow motion. She was pointing the gun, and as I had the knives, I'm like trying to be like, you're not getting it. You're not getting it. You're gonna have to shoot me if you want it.
Just got fucking clocked.
And I'm fucking bleeding all over the place, guy. Sam's in the fucking corner, guy, like going screaming, like she doesn't even know what's going on. My brother was there. My brother Toby was there. Like he was like just like freaking out, guy. And I'm like, I'm that guy. I'm that fucking dude. Like you're not getting into my house, bro. Mm-hmm. Like I don't have nothing for you. I don't know who told you you were getting or something was gonna happen today, but you picked the wrong fucking Clint Eastwood motherfucker.
Okay. So, part of my first question, the second part of my first question, which I don't know if that's allowed, but I asked, did the police get involved at any point?
Yes, after they ran.
After they ran, you guys called the
ran
cops.
a long time, and they didn't believe me. They didn't believe me that it happened.
Your fucking face is open, bleeding, and they're like, I don't know.
Wow.
All right. I don't know about that. So
No, they didn't. They didn't believe me. They
well,
thought,
okay. So you actually.
they thought we got a domestic.
Here's the thing: is you told me a version of this story while I was there in Boston. So I know that a lot of this story's true, and I'm sniffing like a dog to find the part that might not be. And I haven't found it yet. But also, I feel like this is maybe not how the story went that you told me in Boston. So I'm a little bit on edge here.
Maybe it's a different home invasion.
Yeah. And then, well, it sounds very akin. Okay, so it sounds very akin to the home invasion he has, especially because he pointed out to me that he has these cameras pointed at each door in his house, and that's kind of like with the segue of what led into the home invasion story. So that's why I know that. Oh, but he could totally be lying about something about the home invasion story. I have two more questions, and I really don't know what else to ask. You said the other guys didn't have any weapons. Did they get in the house at all after the gun was on your chest? Like they bum rushed you, or they just stood outside?
No, I took them, all three of them, in my arms and tackled them out of my house and just like wrapped them with my
Bear
arms
hug.
and pulled them, bear hugged in there. That's when one of them.
Yeah.
fucking just,
See, I don't
just was
remember
like,
hearing that part. I feel like I would remember. I feel like I would remember hearing that when I was there. I don't remember hearing anything about this glorious bear hug. I remember the home invasion, and you were constantly feeding me joints, so it's very possible that I didn't recollect the whole story. So again, I don't have a lot to go on, but let me try to scramble for a third question here in a second.
Okay. Man, this is dead air.
It's all right. We're gonna cut this. It's all right.
It'll be cut.
No, we're leaving it all in, guy.
No. Well, obviously that part, yeah. He'll cut the space. It'll sound so seamless.
No.
Oh, okay. Here's my question. So, after this took place, did you continue to sell weed?
Yes.
Okay.
He's a gangster.
All right. Story number 3.
Story number 3. Do you want me to go through it again one more time?
Yeah, what was it again? It was the corkscrew?
Was chased with a corkscrew on the highway because I stole their date they were on, and she liked me better.
Did you get away, and did you clap them cheeks afterwards, guy?
Yeah.
I did not clap the cheeks, but I did get away. We ended up stopping on what actually initiated things. So I started. We were at the Ground Round, and it was this place, and on like Thursday nights they would have karaoke. So me and a bunch of friends, we actually Sam's uncle was DJing that night, was doing the karaoke. So we were there doing karaoke, and for some reason this chick that looked hot, I was like, fuck it, like I'm gonna start rapping to her, and she was amenable to it, so I thought nothing was a thing. So, but apparently she was on a date. So I was
Wait,
like,
you were rapping to her?
yeah, I was like, getting my game on.
Yeah,
guy.
he's putting
I
the
was,
Riz on her.
I was putting the Riz, guy. I was trying to fucking.
You were dropping. Hang on, you were dropping beats?
No,
No, he wasn't like actually
just talking
rapping.
her up, guy. Like, yeah, talking her up.
Yeah.
Shoot my shot, guy. But I
Shoot
didn't
the
realize that she was on a date. Like, they didn't really make fucking, like she was on. It didn't really seem like she was on a fucking date. That's all. No, I would figure if somebody's on a date, they wouldn't be like, like getting into a conversation like we did, guy.
Unless she's a harlot.
Maybe. I don't know.
No. I take that back. That makes me sound really close-minded.
It seemed like she liked me better.
That was a joke. I know, like, okay, so the joke with Tell 'em Steve Dave is that they have 13 percenters. Our percentage has to be fucking even lower than that. So to whatever percentage of our women is, I want you to know, Kat, Tracy, I'm sorry.
I think we got quite a bit of female listeners.
Oh, Sherry. Who else?
Honestly, I think most of our listeners are probably female.
There's a lot I'm not naming, and I'm sorry if I didn't name you. Let's move on.
All right, shit.
Got one more.
Where the fuck did the corkscrew come from?
He pulled it out on me. Pulled the corkscrew. We were running when we stopped in the highway. On the highway.
He just had a corkscrew?
He fucking had a corkscrew, and he fucking chased me. He chased me around. He chased me around all of our cars because we were in this big fight because he was with a friend, and I was with a couple of friends. So we kind of like fucking we were doing a fucking Warriors guy. I don't know. No, I don't know. He had a corkscrew guy for some fucking reason. Not a full up. Not one of those like Swiss Army knives. Like he literally had a fucking corkscrew.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah, I imagine one of those like in between his fists.
Yeah, like a wooden handle with a fucking.
Oh, okay.
That's exactly what it looked like.
Huh.
He didn't clap no cheeks though.
No clapping cheeks, guy. I didn't get a chance because
Didn't seal the deal.
No, because what ended up happening was while this was going on, the guy came back and they were like, "Oh, we want to fight," so we went outside and kind of like tussled for a little bit. And and his friend sucker punched me in the back of the head.
Damn. All right, John, you're up.
Fuck. God damn. This is getting really hard.
By the way, great fucking stories.
Oh, wow.
Holy
We're getting down to the
shit.
nitty gritty here.
These are 100% true.
Well, don't say that.
It's just I've changed two of the things to fit the lie, but this is 100% is happened to me in my lifetime.
Okay, so let's go over it. You were chased down a highway by a guy with a corkscrew. You were trying to rizz up his date, and while you did that, and then
I was not wrapped.
You did that, and then somebody told him about it, and then he later confronted you. What event were you both at again?
You
were all three
at the ground round, and it was just on Thursday nights they had singing karaoke.
Like a bar?
There was it was like a it's like a 99 or fucking like an Applebee's like that.
Oh, okay.
But they had this bar room area where they would just he would put his equipment and we would sing karaoke.
Yeah, I think the problem is
they
like
take
Justin
out one
and
of
I
the
are
booths or
envisioning
whatever.
some kind of like Grease-esque like cinema. Like it's a really big set, but it's probably just like this dive bar with one small stage and a light and a microphone.
No, it was like a real legit fucking like an Applebee's, like that type of thing.
I don't know. You say an Applebee's, and I'm not thinking something like big and fancy. I'm thinking something small.
It's just normal. It's just a normal restaurant, like a sports bar.
Okay.
And they had
like a Chili's. Say Chili's. That's better.
Yeah, Chili's, they on one side they had all the seating, and on the other side they had a long bar with more seating.
Okay.
And they would take out one of the seats areas where they could just move their seats, and they'd plop him sitting there doing his karaoke. Everybody would do karaoke there.
So was there a miniature golf course or not?
That was a good reference. I said, did you do karaoke that night?
Yes, I did.
And what song did you sing?
Iris from the Google doll.
Oh my God damn it. First of all, I got to give you credit. I'm glad you answered the question. That's awesome. There's like this weird backstory with me in that song. So like, it's even weirder now that oh God, it's even weirder with the context of time. But now that we pointed out, because like, okay, so you were in a bar and fighting people for their girl and like singing karaoke. And when that song came out, I don't know if this was around when it came out, but when that song came out, 98. The 98 was when I was born. And my mom used to tell me this story all the time about how, like, when I was born, I immediately came out of the womb and I had some weird sickness. And so I had to stay in the ICU for like 3 weeks.
You're a problem child from the start.
Yeah, and exactly. Thank you. Yes. Yeah. So like, as soon as the shit started, they're just like, wait. Hold him in the ICU. We need to fucking analyze this. This guy should not be allowed to be alive. We need to take a deeper look.
God was like, I'm just gonna fuck with him.
Yeah.
Like,
so
in the beginning.
But my mom, fucking, I hate my mom. My mom, she, I guess she used to tell me that because she had this 3-week period, which I empathize with her during this story, as much as I don't have a good relationship with my mom. And also why I don't like listening to this song. I empathize with her completely, but she said that this song used to come on the radio all the time during that 3-week period where she couldn't see her newborn infant. And so it's just like, that's a really traumatizing thing. And the song's like, I don't want the world to see me. And it's just like,
yeah,
really dramatic. And I guess she used to hear it all the time and she would cry every time she would hear it. I'm thinking of like a 1950s-esque medical hospital room where like there's like a metal
He's in
bar.
The iron lung.
Yeah. There's like a metal bar framed bed, and there's like a weird antique radio in the corner. That's she doesn't have a TV. She just has the radio, and it's just playing Iris by the Goo Goo Dolls all day,
over and over and over again.
Yeah, and she's just bawling. So I have a weird history with that song, and there was no reason other than the fact that I had to bring that whole story up. But I hate that that's the song that you were singing. And I hate that I have to envision you singing. But honestly, I think you could kill it. Probably you're probably really good at it. Looking back,
Nick, can you give us a little bit,
please,
a little taste of it?
No,
not even this thing I sang. Taste. I sing on this pod all the time. Gula, come on.
Nope.
One line.
I can't do it.
I don't want the world to see me. Just say it.
I don't want the world to see me.
Yeah.
Because I don't think that they'd understand.
Nailed it. I love the song once again.
That's awesome.
No, I have the words in front of me and I can think of the song.
Yeah.
I can do it way better. Yeah. But like right now, I'm like you're like fucking.
Yeah,
you're really fucking.
It's on the spot.
Me,
I totally understand. Yeah,
it's on the spot.
We'll move on.
I can't hear the music. You know, it helps to hear the fucking background music and shit like that, guy.
We'll move on. And honestly, I wish I can't. I honestly don't have any more questions for this. We're just gonna have to go ahead and choose. Justin, do you want to make a statement? Do you have a definitive choice?
Here's where my head's at. Story number one. I think, like you said, this all happened. So story number one, I think the sliver of lie is that I don't think that happened to you, and that what gave it away was you knew there was so much detail about what happened after you were shot that I feel like you experienced like what was going on. Like if you were shot, I don't think you're thinking about much. Anything else? What the fuck is going on around
this happened?
You know what I mean?
This happened in like 2000 and maybe even sooner than that. Like maybe 1998 at this point. Okay. So like I'm telling you,
want the world to shoot me.
I'm telling you stories that I've now, gotten the whole story about it, you know.
Okay.
But, hey, you make your decisions
my
on
theory.
what you want. You theories, whatever. You make your
That's
decisions
my
on
theory.
you want.
I think that it might have happened to like one of your buddies or something.
Yep.
Number 2, man, you really had me convinced with number 2, man. I like number 2 is just like I want to see Nick all bloodied up with the fucking knives, guy go fucking right, fucking ready to kill somebody's. Like I love that fucking that image, guy. Maybe we'll get Barry McLean to fucking draw that.
Oh, dude.
But no, I think that's a kind of a cool image. But I think what John was saying, I don't know, it sounded like maybe there was like a sliver of deception in there as well. The third one, the corkscrew one, sounds like some shenanigans that you would get up to, and you know the fact that you sang that song so perfectly just kind of that really just hammered it home for me. I think so. I'm gonna go with story number 3.
Thank you for
I think story number 3 is the correct answer.
It's one of my favorite songs. It's so good, and the reason I like that song is because it reminds me of my grandmother so much. Like so much. And anytime I hear that song, I like bawl because I think of my grandma Gula.
Oh,
how fucking awesome she was.
I like that better than mine.
little side fucking story for for y'all.
Little GG action, Grandma Gula.
Little GG action going on.
Okay, well, I have to say, for story number 1, I'm looking at this picture. There's a picture that you and me and Justin, I'll even show you right here on my phone. I got it pulled up. And me and Justin took.
I forgot about this.
After or right before you went into the belly flop contest, and I'm zooming in on your chest, and I don't see any scar tissue whatsoever. There's no patches. There's no white spots. I see a very full, very complete hairy chest. And on that edition, I was thinking back to when I stayed with you in Boston. There was like multiple mornings where you would come out into the kitchen and I was sleeping on your couch in the living room, and you would just like look at me and I'd look at you, and then you'd put your arms in the air and you just stretch like a cat. And I didn't see anything there either. And not that I was looking for it, but I don't know. I feel like I would have seen some sort of crazy gunshot like wound,
like battle wound, or
especially
something.
Now that I'm looking at this picture and I don't see any reference. So story number 1 might have merit, but I don't buy it. I think you are definitely part of that life, but I just don't know if that's the one. Story number 2, I think has so much vicious truth to it, but there's the thing is like, I just don't remember you telling me that story that way. And I think you, Gula, because I remember when you told me this story, I think Sam brought it up, and then it was either Sam brought it up and you yelled at her, or you brought it up and she yelled at you. I can't remember which it was, but one of you got on the other one because one of you started telling the story, and then the other one remembered, hey, this was supposed to be for a 1 true 3. And I remember that conversation explicitly. So I don't know if I buy this one either, because I feel like here's what I remember the outcome of that story being that you guys did get a little worked over. And yeah, you got worked over in your story by getting fucking hit in the face by a crowbar. But I think in the story you told me, you got a little bit more worked over. Like you didn't win that battle as much as you wanted to. And that's why you got the cameras and shit in there. And there was another aspect that told me that you didn't really come out on top in that. And I can't remember what that thing is right now. And I'm kind of mad about it. But anyway, so with story number 3, I feel like there's so many true aspects about it. It's like Justin said, it's a very Gula-esque story with the corkscrew and the iris and the Riz. And so I have to go with story number 3. I might be wrong, and and we're gonna go down together because we're picking the same choice. And I think
we're
yeah, but I feel like that's
If
it.
we go down, then we go down together.
See, look at you. You're singing too. You got a beautiful voice, Gula.
Okay, so you ready?
We're ready.
all right.
Chewbacca, drum roll, please. Chewbacca, drum roll. And the answer to this question is number 2.
Wow.
Number 2.
Well, I guess I
So,
don't remember it the way I
two.
thought I did.
You did not remember, or I did not tell you the full story. I thought you guys, because I told both of you, we messed up both. Sam told both of you guys
Yeah.
Oh,
this
how
story and
embarrassing.
fucked up my 1, true, 3.
Oh,
but
yeah.
obviously,
Hold on, and it wasn't.
I
this.
forgot all about it.
what?
I said, and it wasn't.
It wasn't this house. It wasn't this house either. It was
No.
my old. It was my house that I originally was in a Acushnet. But it did happen exactly the way it is, the way I told you it. I got hit in the head with a crowbar, blood all over my face. There was a gun involved. My brother was there. Sam was in the corner. She can vouch for what exactly what happened. Sam, did it happen? Happened exactly the way I think? Did I get hit in the head with a crowbar?
Yes.
Did she have a gun?
Yes.
Did I fend them off
Yes.
of our property without
100%.
no fucking?
He
nothing
bear
happening?
hugged 3 people, one of them with a gun.
Sam, let me ask you something, and get her on mic for this. I want this on record. I just want this on record. After seeing that, how fucking hot was that for you to see that happen, guy?
it
That was fucking. That must have been like, you must have been like, oh.
The cops thought I did it.
Yeah, but after that, like, you know what happened. That must have been like, my man.
Yeah, I had to send the kids away for a couple days.
We had to pound it out a little bit. My brother had to go. My brother had to go home at that point.
Oh my gosh. That's
But
incredible.
yeah, I did get things like literally. They fucking
That's crazy.
smashed right fucking here. They smashed my skull. My skull was, dude. I'm talking, blood was just fucking running down my face. I think that
Wow.
that contributed to the fucking to the like them being fucking like, holy shit, this guy ain't fucking playing, guy. We fucked with the wrong mother hombre right now, guy.
Holy shit.
Then I didn't go down. I didn't fucking. They were stunned. I think they were stunned. Like, how the fuck this guy's still standing at this point? I'm not talking like, I'm talking a fucking like a long ass Home Depot crowbar, thick motherfucker with the fucking, not the point, but the fucking the bump.
Yeah.
the little
The
bump on the top, guy. Bam! Right in the fucking right there, guy.
You got the angle of the dangle.
I did. I got fucking cracked. I didn't go down. I fucking thing. I ran to my kitchen and got fucking 2 knives and
The
fucking
whole point was they thought I was going to be home alone because you worked night.
yeah. Because I worked
Yeah,
nights at the
I
time, and I
remember
think
that.
they thought that there was that wasn't gonna. It wasn't gonna go down at that point. That they thought shit was sweet, and they fucking thought something different, guy. They fucking
They got Kobayashi. They got ching 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 ching.
they did a couple of houses over. They did it again.
They realized we
damn.
weren't talking shit.
Yeah. And then the cops realized, oh, there's some validity to this
Fucking
guy's story.
serial robbers out here.
Oh yeah, they did it to a couple of houses in my neighborhood, guy. Home invasions.
Jesus Christ,
Yep.
guy. Fuck me.
What do you want to? What do you want to hear next? Number 1 or number 3?
Yeah, so what's the story behind number 1?
Number 1, my boy. It happened exactly the way it is. Drive-by happened, but my boy Lamont, we call him Tree. He got shot in the chest 3 times and survived.
Okay, so it was exactly like I thought it was.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
okay,
it was
I think
my buddy.
happened to your buddy.
I was standing we were standing next to me, my boy Chrissy Barboza. We were the ones running down
I love
down
this
the
lineup.
guys down. Fucking running the guys down on the other street, and then followed them and found my boy Chrissy Barboza found the weapon, and we led the cops to the person.
It's literally like that fucking like Okay, so I'm betting nobody's gonna know what I'm talking about, but it's like a stupid ass TikTok meme where they show you pictures of different like pictures of cats, and they're like, "You don't want to mess with me, because then you'll be messing with the gang." We're talking about Nick Gula. We're talking about Chris Balboja. We're talking. What was the third guy's name?
Lamont.
We're talking about
Tree.
Lamont.
We call him Tree.
Lamont the Tree. Fucking
Dude, he was like fucking 7 feet tall guy. He's fucking huge.
these
dude.
names are
Call him Tree.
awesome. And don't forget the worst of all, Larry.
Larry. You don't want to mess with Larry.
Don't
guy.
mess with Larry. This is amazing. Okay, so
You're talking to my guy all wrong.
yeah, talking to my
Do
guy
it again.
wrong.
I'm gonna stab you in the fucking neck with a soldering iron.
Wow.
So number 3, the chase. The chase happened. It was Route 6 is like an interstate highway. It's got lights in it and stuff. But my buddy was actually the person that stole the date. I did sing Iris at the karaoke.
Thank God.
But it was my friend that actually stole the girl. He was the one that got punched in the head. But I was actually the one that got chased with a corkscrew. But as he was chasing me, I said, "Oh yeah, motherfucker!" And I started chasing him, and he started running around the car, and I chased him. I said, "I don't give a fuck about getting stabbed. I've been stabbed before, motherfucker guy. You're barking up the wrong motherfucking tree, bro." And he was like running around. He was like, "I'll do it. I'll stab you." I was like, "Fucking do it, motherfucker." And my 2 other buddies, Peter Triguero and Tyron Triguero, was with me, and they were beating the shit out of the other guy, the guy that my buddy Peter was rapping to his girl. So, yeah. And this was all happening. And as this was happening, because it was, they had a medium in the middle. As this was happening, we seen the cops coming towards up the other way, up the I'd say the northbound lane going north, and we were going the southbound lane on the other side. There's lights and stuff. There's the mall there and everything. So it's like that. And as that was happening, we got in the car as we beat the shit out of these kids, and I fucking booked it down the street. I knew where to fucking go. We went to Crossroads. I ended up going down and going on Crossroads to a place where her uncle and his girlfriend at the time, Angie, was her uncle was the DJ. So we ended up going there. We ended up going into the woods right there, waiting for them to come home so we could fucking chill out there. The cops ended up running my license plate and going to my house. Asking my mother where the fuck I was, guy. Where I'm living now. And my mother and father was like, "I don't know where the fuck he is, guy. Another thing, he's in trouble." And my mother was like, "Oh yeah, whatever," and fucking closed the door on them. And fucking,
fuck 12.
I never got in trouble for it. I ended up never getting in trouble for it. But
Debbie's an OG.
Another side story of that story. While we were in the woods waiting for her uncle to come, Uncle Scott to come back to the house, so that dude. We got fucking almost sprayed by a fucking skunk. A skunk was right with us, guy. Started running after us, guy, as we were in the fucking in the woods when we were waiting for him. Hilarious, guy. It was super hilarious.
That's fucking awesome.
So those are the 3 stories. Number 2
Incredible
is definitely
stories, Nick.
Yeah, it's
Holy
very well
shit.
done.
I don't think I'll ever be able to live up to either one of you guys. This one, truth. Holy
Well,
shit. The
You
standard
have
is
to. You have to now.
so
A couple
high now.
episodes from now, you gotta.
You
gotta
have to
bring
do
one.
it, guy.
I'll bring.
Yeah.
It'll be a couple episodes, but I'll think of one.
Yeah. You got
Yeah,
time.
definitely.
You gotta cook one up
Yeah.
and
That
then
was
let us
awesome.
know.
Take your time, do it right, and even if it comes to like fucking episode 50, guy, like that would be a
We'll do
nice
it right.
fucking
We'll do
anniversary gift,
something.
guy, and do it, guy.
Before we end the show, we just want to make a couple announcements real quick. Nick, you got something that you wanted to share with the class, with the hive?
Yeah. Go get Savage Compassion on Amazon. Please support his wife. Obviously he passed away, but I'm gonna still pimp his book. It's a good book. I definitely think you'll There's definitely things in there that will help you in life. I use it every single day, just to calm myself down, just to be Gula and deal with all the crazy things that I deal in my life. I take things from that book that literally I can use in my daily life. Please go get it. Go see his art if you have the time. That's J.A. Parker at J.A. Parker art on all social medias, and go get that book.
Fuck
please.
yeah, dude. Absolutely. Love that book.
Love it.
I love you, Jeff. I fucking miss you so much.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I know it's a pipe dream, but please come back. If there was any mystical force in the universe to make some kind of foreign, like, I'd rather take you than fuck the second coming of Jesus. This is better. Give us Jeff Parker back, please.
Give us Jeff back.
That's such a weird thing to say, but I think he would laugh really hard at that if he heard that.
Yeah. Oh, I know he would. I know he
Okay.
would. Did you notice that he was in the he's in the Wannabeez rap?
Yes, I think it's like R.I.P. JP or something like that.
You got it, man.
Oh
It is.
man.
And Duality was in there too. Like, he specifically talked about the pod that we did with
Yeah.
Jeff J. Parker. So
Wild.
Nick Melia, everybody.
Before we leave,
yeah,
Nick, you and I have some unfinished business.
we do. We do.
Mhm.
And I've talked a lot of game,
Yeah.
big game. I said I was bringing this motherfucking
So
noise.
explain what's going on.
This is called the B fact off.
I thought it was called the buzz off.
No, it's a B fact off.
Oh, but buzz off sounds so much better.
I kind of like Buzz Off. Buzz Off.
Okay, buzz
it's
off.
got such
Fuck
a
off.
ring to it.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, Buzz Off.
Buzz off.
Buzz
'Cause
off.
whoever loses has to buzz off.
Okay, we're getting a buzz off. We have to buzz off if
Yeah.
we lose. I gave the threw down the challenge to bring the ultimate B fact, because I have the ultimate B facts and I'm gonna win.
Yep.
It's just the way it is. So I said to Justin, bring your fucking
I brought
A
my
game.
fucking A
And
game. I did not disappoint.
Okay.
So
okay.
as
All right.
I mean, who goes first? Who goes first? That's what we got to do. Establish.
I said I
We could
I
flip a
depi-
coin.
Yeah, let's flip a coin.
I don't. We want to flip a coin. I don't have a coin.
I'm gonna.
All right, I have a coin
Okay, you got a coin.
Okay.
right here.
All right. The judge has a coin.
Ready?
John's gonna be the judge, by the way.
So I'm gonna say Justin calls it in the air.
Okay.
Justin calls it in the air.
Okay.
Ready?
Yep. Tails.
Tails. All right, here we go. So Justin goes first.
I'm ready for it.
This is my B fact for this week. The song "Psychedelic Bee" was first recorded by a band called Electric Comic Book, and the band featured a very young Howard Stern. B fact.
Ooh.
That's a damn good
B fact.
fact.
That is a good B fact. I think I just lost this B fact. The buzz off.
Ooh.
But I'm gonna come confidently
You got
in.
this.
Well, Justin's B fact has loose connection to Jimmy the Hair Guy
man.
because
Yeah.
Jimmy was on the Howard Stern show.
man.
So
Yeah.
I mean that adds another level
And
of razzle
like
dazzle to
Electric Comic Book as a band name is awesome.
it. So. Yeah.
That's the whole gig, guy. It's kind of a
the whole
deal,
thing.
guy. So the whole kit and caboodle. So like, I might be able to think.
It's very Monster Magnet-esque.
It is very good. I think I'm losing, but
no.
let me get back into it. USA, USA, USA. When a new queen, a young queen, is born into a hive, the old queen takes all that she has and moves the hive. Certain bees stay behind to be with the new queen, but the old queen gets kicked out of the hive, and most of the hive follows the queen. They send out scouts to locate different locations to find a new beehive, a new location for a new beehive. When those scouts come back, it is literally like the USA. Democracy lives, and each bee, they each talk to each other, and they have a vote on where the next hive is going to be placed, guy. And there's multiple scouts that go out to look at different locations and come back, and they have a fucking vote and actually vote on where they're gonna go.
That's
pretty badass, actually.
wild.
It's kind of like Interstellar, like looking for a new world to live on.
I thought that was the most amazing, and it was the weirdest conversation. I was in a labor council meeting, right? And the guy behind me, Jerry Fishbein, I know very well.
Shout out, Jerry.
He just was like, "Oh, I have beehives, guy," and he fucking told this story, and I was like, "Holy shit, this is gonna be the best bee fact ever!" I can't believe it just fucking fell in my lap, guy.
That's amazing.
So I was like, and I've been holding this story for about a good month. I was like, I'm not even gonna tell you guys. I was like, boom.
So much so that you were like, "Fuck you, Justin. I got the best bee fact." Fuck.
Yep.
All right. That's a good bee fact.
Oh, wow. We are absolutely cooking up. I'll say this. Do you guys have any final statements you want to say about your bee fact after hearing each other's?
Come on. It's actually democracy at work. What makes this country USA, the Greeks, everything, which had bees then. Did they learn from the Greeks? Did the bees teach the Greeks democracy? Did we actually get democracy not from the Greeks, but from fucking beehives? Now, I'm just going to say, probably. I'm just saying, probably.
All right. So my closing argument would be the song title "Psychedelic Bee" is just fucking amazing in itself, right? Like, that's crazy. And it's it was originally covered by, well, it was originally written and recorded by Electric Comic Book, which was like a super indie band that Howard Stern was a part of when he was like super, super young. But it was later like remastered or like recovered by like some other dude. So like, honestly, this song didn't have like a massive release. But when I looked up Psychedelic Bee, this was the first thing that came up.
You're like, good enough.
And I thought it was cool because I'm like, oh wow, Howard Stern, and like the band, the band name is dope. You know, it's a cool song too.
And Howard Stern or fucking democracy. What say you, John?
Gula, have you seen the movie Interstellar?
No,
I
have not. No.
Oh my heart! Oh my heart!
It's a Nolan film, starring Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah,
and Anne Hathaway.
I know, yeah.
All right,
yeah,
so okay, all right. So honestly, I hate to hinge it on that alone. I hate to, because Justin made such good facts that like I feel like hinging it on that makes whatever he said not worthy. You're
the judge.
But he made good points. I'm going with Justin. And anybody who's seen just because like I love the movie Interstellar so much, and honestly, if you're not doing anything for the rest of the night, I hope you watch this movie in its entirety and come back to me and tell me that you're sorry, because it's such a good movie. I fucking love Interstellar so much. So just because of that, and because of this whole premise of like the bees going off and finding new worlds and coming back and voting, it reminds me so much of Interstellar that like if you don't love it for that, then...
So are you saying that Nick has the best bee fact?
No. But just because he doesn't appreciate it for what I like it for, that means that yours is purely the superior one, because I love the name of yours. I love the backstory. So
if I said I seen Interstellar and I love it,
you might stand a chance, yeah, because then we'd be able to have like a rapport about how they're similar, and then you might win me over. But solely because of the fact that you don't know what I'm talking about, you don't have an argument in it at all, honestly. So I know who Howard Stern is, and I love the idea of Psychedelic B. And fuck yeah, Justin won. He won so
nice.
hard.
All right.
And go watch Interstellar, and then you'll know not only why you lost, but how right I am that it's such a good movie.
The look on Nick's face,
Yeah,
he looks
okay.
like surprised Pikachu. The whole
He's
it's just
mad.
like, what?
John killed
Really
democracy.
mad.
He did kill democracy, guys.
You know who
He
killed
doesn't like
democracy?
USA. Who?
Elon Musk. Buzz, motherfucker.
Oh, yeah, fuck it.
You can call us all the wannabes, we who they wanna be. People talk a lot, but honestly, that's walking under me. Killing shit up on and off to be, leave my mark, make it sting, and grade my name up in this game. The wannabes, we make it rain. Up in your ear, can't ignore us. We buzzing now, no pair of wings. They asking us if we ready. I told them all apparently. They mad, we flying right by and we grinding for it. Fair to me, wannabes everywhere. Just go take a look and see. This ain't no emergency, but black and yellow bumblebee color caution tape round his body. Now the whole block hurting me, talking like they murder me. Pop out air amount, no for breeze. Can up on the barrel, silent and deadly when I'm a squeeze. False claiming the wannabes, you'll be begging, you wanna breathe. Everybody underneath me like 3D, we popping now. People wanna be me, ain't easy, ain't talking down. I made it here, no degree, no leaf speech, no camping gown. Still got racks like they freebies, spend freely, cash passing round. I fill my section up with day ones, ain't no fake friends, ain't got a soul around me. Who gon' bash that when we famous? Wannabes inside the hot, we buzzing like our name is. Can put a face to eyes, they know what's less, still ain't complacent. We some worker bees, y'all way too sweet, a bunch of honeybees. We're singing like some hornets and swarming with about 100 bees. R.I.P. JP, that's like we only got one of you. Can call us all the wannabes, we who they wanna be. People talk a lot, but honestly, that's walking under me. Killing shit up on and off to be, leave my mark, make it sting, and grade my name up in this game. The wannabes, we make it rain. Up in your ear, can't ignore us. We buzzing now, no pair of wings. They asking us if we ready. I told them all apparently. They mad, we flying right by and we grinding for it. Fair to me, wannabes everywhere. Just go take a look and see. JVH, JK, and energy, the triple T. Tell it how it is live and then broadcast it on your screen. They will fill you with lies. Government trying to block a speech. Harboring hate deep inside for citizens who won't be free. Talking motives, emotion, the money, always to the rich. How about we stand for ourselves and finally say we're opposing it? We got some drones in the sky and they all surveilling how we live. A failed dictatorship, indoctrination is really what we're in. The duality of man enlightens us to who we are. Every single person on this earth is who